Praise be Jesus Christ. I continue to marvel at how cyclical the spiritual life is. Tell me if you have the same experience. So, you have a time when you just experience God's goodness, His wonderful consolation in your life. Everything looks positive. Things are working out. You see that God is so good. And then, sure enough, trials come. Struggles, difficulties, hardships. And you think, boy, I don't know if I can get through this. This is miserable. And then, sure enough, another time of consolation and peace and things being positive and working out come. And then, sure enough, the trials come. I've been marveling at how consistent this seems to be in my life. And I guess everything in nature is rhythmic. You know, you got the tide coming in, a high tide, and then a low tide. High tide, low tide. You have the daylight with the sunshine and the warmth and the radiance of the sun. And then you have the evening and then the night of darkness. And then the morning and sunshine and so on. I guess one of the key things that the Lord is teaching me is acceptance. To be able to go through a time of trial and misery and sorrows and difficulties, to be able to go through a time like that without freaking out, without panicking, without despairing, without re-questioning everything, to just kind of accept it like a mountain biker. A mountain biker goes out on an adventure for a couple hours in the mountains, and he's going to experience the exhilarating downhills and maybe some nice flat spots where he can go fast, but he's going to have the uphills as well, the climbs. And that's just part of the adventure of mountain biking. And so too this life, it seems to be the exact same. There are times when we have to climb those hills, maybe even attack the hills like some bikers do. And then there's times when it's like the wind is on our back and gravity is carrying us on a thrilling downhill and so on. In Sirach chapter 2, it's one of my favorite scriptures. The wisdom writer says, "My son, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare yourself for an ordeal." And I think we can all testify, yep, life following the Lord, the spiritual life, has plenty of ordeals. But what I think is most important is to recognize that the Lord is always with us. He never leaves our side. What's the scripture? It's Deuteronomy. Is it chapter 1? Here it is. "The Lord your God carried you as one carries his own child all along your journey until you arrived at this place." That's what's most important. The Lord God never leaves us. He carries us. And in this, yes, we can experience a joy, even a consolation in the times of trial. Viva Cristo Rey.